Tonight we begin with a story that strikes at the heart of our nation's trust and security. The Social Security Administration is under investigation after a whistleblower accused a former Department of Efficiency software engineer of mishandling sensitive data. The allegation: this individual downloaded restricted government databases onto a personal thumb drive, creating a major security risk. The Office of the Inspector General is leading the investigation, seeking to determine if the data was shared, sold, or otherwise compromised. The whistleblower claims the engineer openly discussed possessing two highly sensitive databases filled with Americans' personal information. This has triggered urgent reviews of internal security protocols and raised questions about how such access was granted. Previous incidents have exposed similar vulnerabilities, including a 2024 report of officials uploading data for over 300 million Americans to an unmonitored cloud account. These repeated lapses point to systemic weaknesses in protecting Social Security data. With the SSA holding the keys to nearly every American's life story, any breach is a matter of national security. As the investigation unfolds, millions are left wondering if their most private information is truly safe. The scale of this alleged breach is staggering. The Social Security Administration's databases contain not just Social Security numbers, but income histories, banking details, and even health information. If compromised, this data could enable total identity theft, opening credit lines, filing fraudulent tax returns, or even creating new identities. Senator Ron Wyden warns this could be one of the largest data breaches in U.S. history. Past admissions confirm that unauthorized access to SSA data has occurred before, suggesting a persistent vulnerability. This isn't an isolated incident, but a systemic flaw that puts millions at risk. For everyday Americans, the threat is personal: financial ruin, years of recovery, and emotional distress. The investigation is about more than just accountability. It's about protecting the core of every American's identity. The stakes are high, and the need for reform is urgent. The outcome will shape how the government safeguards your most sensitive information. While the data breach investigation continues, Congress is tackling another Social Security issue: unfair taxes on retroactive benefits. The No Tax on Restored Benefits Act, introduced in February, aims to fix a tax glitch that hits some retirees with unexpectedly high bills. Sponsored by Representative Lance Gooden, the bill would ensure that certain lump sum Social Security payments aren't counted as taxable income. This is a direct response to retirees who were bumped into higher tax brackets after receiving restored benefits. The legislation would allow affected retirees to file amended returns and claim refunds. It's a rare moment of bipartisan cooperation to correct an unintended consequence of previous law. If passed, it would provide immediate relief and set a precedent for fixing policy mistakes quickly. For those caught in the tax trap, this fix can't come soon enough. The need for this new tax bill traces back to the Social Security Fairness Act signed in January 2025. That law repealed the windfall elimination provision and government pension offset, restoring benefits to millions of public servants. The change was retroactive, so the SSA sent out large lump sum payments to make up for lost benefits. But under current tax law, those payments counted as income for 2025, pushing many retirees into higher tax brackets. The result: higher taxes and, for some, increased Medicare premiums due to inflated income. What was meant as a financial lifeline became a source of stress and hardship. The No Tax on Restored Benefits Act aims to shield these retroactive payments from being taxed all at once. This fix would prevent a domino effect of negative financial consequences. It's a classic case of good intentions leading to unintended problems. Lawmakers hope this correction will restore fairness for affected retirees. The main beneficiaries of these legislative changes are public servants, teachers, firefighters, police, and other government workers. The repeal of WEP and GPO restored benefits for about 3 million Americans. However, the tax fix targets a smaller group, those who received large, retroactive payments in 2025 and faced higher taxes as a result. The exact number is unclear, but it's likely in the tens or hundreds of thousands. Critics say this highlights a bigger issue. Congress is quick to pass targeted fixes, while broader Social Security reform stalls. Over 70 million Americans rely on Social Security, yet comprehensive reform remains elusive. The hope is that targeted fixes like this spark a wider conversation about the future of Social Security. Beyond tax fixes, Congress is debating a range of Social Security reforms. Senator Bernie Sanders has proposed a $2,400 annual increase for all recipients, about $200 more per month, to help seniors keep up with rising costs. Other proposals focus on the program's long-term solvency, including raising the retirement age, changing cost of living adjustments, or lifting the cap on taxable earnings. Comprehensive reforms face tough political battles, as they affect all 70 million beneficiaries and every worker paying into the system. Smaller bills target specific groups, like caregivers or surviving spouses, but rarely make headlines. The legislative landscape is crowded with ideas, but major reform remains stalled. The debate centers on balancing financial stability with increasing benefits for those who need them most. For now, incremental changes are the norm. The future of Social Security depends on finding the political will for broader solutions. As of March 2026, the average Social Security retirement check is $2,071 per month. This figure is a benchmark. If you receive more, you're above average. Less, and you're among the majority. The amount reflects your lifetime earnings and annual cost of living adjustments. Many seniors say these adjustments don't keep pace with real-world expenses, especially healthcare and housing. A proposed $200 monthly increase would boost the average check to $2,271, a nearly 10% raise. For many, that's the difference between covering essentials or falling short. Advocacy groups argue the current average isn't enough for a dignified retirement. Your benefit is based on your highest 35 years of earnings, so the average is just a guide. Millions receive less, millions more. Understanding this number helps you put Social Security news in context, whether it's about a breach or a benefit increase. With data breaches in the headlines, protecting your Social Security information is more important than ever. Set up a My Social Security account on the SSA website to monitor your records and block scammers from creating an account in your name. Use a strong, unique password and enable multi-factor authentication for extra security. Never carry your Social Security card with you. Keep it in a safe place. Before sharing your number, always ask why it's needed and how it will be protected. Be wary of unsolicited calls or emails claiming to be from the SSA. Real officials won't threaten or demand immediate payment. Regularly check your credit reports for suspicious activity. You're entitled to a free report from each bureau annually. Use annualcreditreport.com to access your reports and spot unauthorized accounts. If you see something suspicious, act quickly to report fraud and freeze your credit. Taking these steps can help you stay one step ahead of identity thieves. Staying informed is your best defense in a world of complex laws and security threats. If you suspect Social Security fraud or identity theft, contact the Office of the Inspector General immediately. For benefit or tax questions, visit ssa.gov or consult a qualified tax professional. Organizations like AARP and the National Council on Aging offer resources and advocacy for retirees. Following these groups helps you track changes and understand how new laws affect you. Tonight's stories highlight the importance of vigilance, both from government and individuals. By protecting your data and staying engaged, you help shape the future of Social Security for everyone.